Hey, Dana here, and welcome to my garage. Alright, it's gonna be like day 3 on this thing, but it's gonna be all gathered up. Alright, now she's in here. I just pulled the intake, the air intake. Filter finally needed changing. Alright, so that plug there just disconnects off of this one here. Your main is right here. I'm going to see if my the 4.6 harness will plug into that. Question is, will that plug coming off of mine plug into this? So, and then this is part of your vacuum up here, and selector here. Select your solenoid right there. And then what else I did? Disconnected that and that. I checked the pressure on the fuel rail. Oh, I know it's clear, so now I can go ahead and pull the fuel lines. And we got to come in here and undo the throttle assembly. I'm trying, like I said, I'm trying to keep everything on here best I can, even though the motor's shot. But all I want to be able to do is just pull mine out, drop it back in here. I know right now I'm gonna have to pull the AC compressor out because that's got to stay with the mine's got to stay with mine's got to stay in it. So this one will have to go on the other one when I pull it out. All right, so let's get back to that. As you can see, I yanked the hood. That's number 10. Those are 410 nuts. Okay, next thing I just did was pull the throttle body. Got two number 10s up here holding the main bracket. And then this thing's got a little slide on it. It sits in there like so. And then this one here just pushes down over the top of that. And then we got a settle push button or push ins there. Little saddles it sits in. And there you go. All your new ones are all electric. You no longer have cable. All this is obsolete. No more cable. It is all fly-by-wire. Okay, next, just get a long ratchet. Put a, 15, I think. Yep, put a 15. Put it on your freaking tensioner. And then you'll be able to just lift it up and pull your belt off. Now I can go after the AC compressor. Okay. And then you got 4 bolts that hold that AC compressor in place. They're 13s. Okay, we need to, I pulled the reservoir that had 2 bolts holding it right here. These bolts here are holding the fan. Okay, you disconnect your fan plug from there. Okay, and then you can get this right out of the way, and then we'll be able to lift the radiator or the fan out of the way. The more room you have in here, the better you're going to be, especially when you pull this back. I'd like to pull this whole freaking thing out here if I could do that. Stand to. All right, it's like day 5 or so. I had to make sure I had the power steering line disconnected. And the parts of the cable from the other side. Now we got my chain across the top here. And that's being supported over here, this side. I'm going to turn that around, I think. Get back through and around that instead of, because I'm hitting on this hitting on the throttle body. I don't like that. Okay, I got that chain about where I want it. Now I just remembered I got to disconnect your fuel lines. You got to have this little kit here, and it slides over top of here, and then pushes in on that spring. Spring locks on this thing as it's in there. So you got 2 different sizes. And once you get them in, yep, 2-hand job. All right, takes care of that. I'll figure it out. Come on. Oh, go. Those are out of the way. That's out of the way. I pulled the AC compressor out of the way. And when you're underneath, you got to undo the clamps down there. So remember that, okay? Up here, I thought I was going to be able to use the tranny jack, but the vehicle is too low to the ground. I'll be able to do it easily in with my 97 because I've got 18-inch rims. All right, so what I do here is slide the little jack onto the center support there and jack it up enough. Slide this under, and then I'm using a regular floor jack to support the transmission. So let's see what happens here. All right, let's see what's going to happen here. Something's happened. Get them off. I don't think so. Gotta get them off the mounts. Mounts there. Okay, good. Make sure we got enough. Support on the transmission. Open that. Okay. Coming out of the mounts. Coming out of the mount holes. Down here. Oop, they are. They break loose. Awesome. Make sure the transmission is following. The jack transmission is following suit. Okay. So, I'm just gonna Let's see. Let's see. That mount is out. Let's see this mount out. Yep, that mount's out. Alright, so those are up higher. Might have that jack too high right now. Knocking on it, so reason. Okay. Go down a little bit. Yeah, train can be stubborn. Let it go. Because you have those, you got alignment pins. That are not very nice when they want to have them come apart. Let's see. Left you hanging. Yeah. Puppy right there. Okay, can I see it? I got a split. Start to split. Alright, get this side. Started to split. You got two dowels in there. See? Can you see? See it starting to split right there? That's what you want to see. Alright, let's go to the other side. Get that side to split. Too much crap right here. Can you see that? See on this side. I'm going to do everything on that side. You get this side, you let go. They're going to go together. So, already got a gap. Already got a gap going here, so we'll finish it off. It's in there. Up. It went. Hear it? You hear it? Alright, she just let go. And by itself. There she is. Wants it catching up? Catching up. Should go this way. Still caught on the train. That broke. Look, let go of the transmission. This one hooked. Still hooked on the other side. All right, here we go. I had one more vacuum, primary vacuum line going in the back of it. I don't know. Well, let's go ahead and see what we got. Oh, there she is, coming out. Just to make sure I don't have any ground. All the grounds and everything are out of the way. Yeah, getting caught here. This is the main. Oh, yep. No, good. That main harness. I know we got a whole unit here. It's coming out. Which is what it's going to look like when I take it out of mine. It's going to look just like this. And it's going to come, I'm going to leave it hanging. This is going on a dolly. I got to pull, because I got to pull this back. I got to pull it this way a little bit because I got to get a hold of that transmission. I got to put a 2x4 across. Are you serious? All right, so that's where we're at. Now, I was lifting it up in the lower freaking heater hose. We're back on its freaking spout. Oh, messing around. Drag it on that now. Can't do that. That's sensitive. Get that up here. Back here. Come on, come forward. More. Be careful, don't hit the radiator. That will be a bad evolution. So, all right, there we are. We now have the engine out. Like I said, I gotta pull it forward a little bit. Actually, because I've got the jack underneath it. I get a strap underneath it around, and then I'll get a 2x4 to go across, sit right on the edges here, and put a rat strap and ratchet up. All right, so there we are. Thanks for watching. If you like, give me a thumbs up. Subscribe, definitely share. And this is, day 5. It hasn't been 8 hours on all of them. It's just in days that I've been messing around with. So this is my 5th day. And there it is. We now have a 3.8 liter. Out or loose. out of this 96 Ford Mustang.